Black Man Podcast. Walk with me. Let it ride. That's right. Want to be heard in the black man's world. Simple, they're complicated. Just relax and observe. Breaking down of our families, restructured communities. To wake up and see only your losers are free. Your enemy is your memory. We at your door, black mail delivery. Your enemy is your memory. We at your door, black mail delivery.
What's going on? TS is who I am.
Tre-Dot is who I am.
And you're now tuned into another episode of the Black Male Podcast. I don't know exactly what episode this is. What episode is this? 80, I think it's 88 or 89.
88.
I believe it's 88, yo. Episode 88, man. We're gonna have fun. Might not be a long show today because our next show we have a guest, and we're trying to save some of that energy for the guest. But at the same time, we're gonna give y'all what we give y'all. And every time I say it's not gonna be a long show, this shit end up being an hour and a half. It always does. As soon as I say, it ain't gonna be a long show, hour and a half.
I don't have anything to talk about, really. I don't have
right. Yo, it's almost holiday season. Ready for the holidays, my guy?
I'm ready for the time off from work and the experiences that I'm anticipating.
Such a Grinch, nigga.
Yes, I am.
You are a fucking Grinch. And I've been not saying the N-word, and here you go, got me saying it. Such a Grinch, man. I am ready for the holiday season. I love Christmas. Christmas is one of my favorite holidays.
But let's make it clear, though. Let's make it clear.
Uh-huh.
Who's in your home?
I've always loved Christmas, though. Even when it was just me.
That's not the question.
But yes, I got little ones. I got little ones.
I got little ones.
Right.
That's fun. You have a wife. That is enjoyable.
Yes, it is.
I'm not there yet. I got the starter kit.
You've done it, though.
There,
you've done it before I've done it. You've done it before I've done it.
I didn't say I never celebrated Christmas.
Okay.
I just say now it's just not, if I do it, it's just something for the time that might be in place that's wonderful. I don't really anticipate it.
I don't want to give the popcorn brand no sponsorship. You know what I mean? You got that popcorn, big ass tub of popcorn.
They can give you a sponsorship.
We're giving them free promotion right now.
Hey, they send me a few buckets.
Yeah, you do eat a lot of popcorn. Sound like my wife. But I'm with you. It's a lot more enjoyable when you have your family with you and stuff like that. It's a lot more fun.
You play Christmas carols?
Yeah. I got a playlist full of them. Yeah, the kids love it, man. They be running around as Dancer, as Prancer, as Donner, and Blitzen.
But you tell them Jesus is the reason for the season.
No, we don't do that. We don't do that. No. Yo,
my pops be killing me, Shay.
It ain't even that man's birthday, yo.
And I'll be like, yo, I'm like, Dad, Jesus wasn't born in no snow, right? He's like, I know. It's just a tradition.
Yeah.
I was like, why is it cool for old niggas to say shit they know ain't true, man?
Because they live by their old convictions.
I mean, okay, that's cool.
You know how the older generation is, man.
Jesus is the reason for the season.
Can't tell my mama nothing about that. So
you better leave mama alone.
I do. I don't bother. Let her do what she do, bro.
Mama got enough going on. She don't want to hear you beating up on Christmas.
She definitely got enough going on. So I'm with you there. But
I think it's dope though. I think the time of year is dope though. People get days off for work, families come together. I think that part is wonderful.
Yeah.
People seem to have a nicer energy about themselves.
Yep.
You think about people could have that same energy all year. The only thing I don't really like about this holiday, really has nothing to do with the holidays, more sort of perception of the people. You have a lot of depression this time of year.
Oh, no, it's a ton of depression this time of year.
And it's depression over materialistic things that you feel like are necessary for you to be validated as a father or as a son or as a boyfriend or girlfriend.
Right.
And some people don't grow out of that till they get old and they start to realize some of the higher things of value. And we talked about it in dating.
Mm-hmm.
The things of, because even when I can remember my son was a child, I used to buy him all this expensive shit.
Yeah.
And he keeps playing with the little cheap shit.
Yep, the bullshit. Mm-hmm.
I remember going to the dollar store with him, and he'll just grab shit. He'll play the fuck out of that shit till it break. Mm-hmm. And then you got this $1,000 toy.
They don't even look at it,
on Christmas Day.
They don't even look at it.
And back then, you didn't have eBay and all that shit. Now you can just sell it on eBay and be like, fuck it, man, let me cut my losses.
Yep. I know that fell on to it. I'm running into that issue this year because my oldest son, he's older now. You know what I'm saying? So he doesn't play with toys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's different.
So it's different. So it's like going into that transition of he doesn't play with toys anymore. So
he a gamer though, right?
He a gamer. Yeah, he a gamer. You know what I mean? But it's like, what do you get from Christmas? You know what I'm saying? A bunch of clothes. You already get clothes all year.
I don't know. Give him a gamer chair.
Yeah, I thought about that.
I don't know. That just came up in my head.
No.
I don't know nothing about the dynamic gamer, but I always know they got nice chairs.
No, you all right. He been wanting one. Thinking about
they be having fire chairs,
gamer setup, yeah, with the sound and shit in the chair.
Yeah, that's the perfect gift right there.
Yeah, we thought about that shit too. We thought about that gamer chair. We thought about just whole gamer setup.
That's all you get, nigga, with some boxes and some wife beaters.
I'm trying to get him off the fucking game, but
oh yeah, that's true too.
That's why I ain't really going hard with no gamer setup because
you get the gamer set up. He gotta earn the playtime.
Oh, you know, he definitely does.
Yeah,
they're not allowed to play the game Monday through Thursday. They only play the game on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it's earned because even then, you fuck up in school, you don't play that shit. So it's a long weekend of reading books and shit.
Bro, listen, man. With the mentality I have now, knowing how it was when I had my son for that senior year, I give him a gaming system. And almost any time we play, I make his ass go outside and run. Yeah. Niggas sit around and get fat on me.
No, that's real. That's real. What I'm saying?
I mean, my son stayed in shape because I always kept him balling whatever, but your son at that age now, he gonna start growing titties, man.
Oh, no. He be out there in the backyard.
That's why all them young boys got titties, man. They sit around and play the video game all day and eat cupcakes.
Yep. We don't do that.
They ain't burning nothing.
No fat. They ain't burning nothing. Yeah, he
used to hoop like, what, 6, 7, 8 hours a day?
Oh, bro. I wouldn't come home until it started getting dusk.
And we didn't think about it.
Sweaty, dusty, just jump in the shower and get something to eat. You ain't even snack. You was drinking water all day. You ain't eat all day long. You ate breakfast that morning, then you was in these streets all day. You might stop at the store and get a bag of chips or some shit, something light. You know, that's when the chips was 25 cents. You can go get a nice bag for 25.
As you said. Let's think about how crazy you said it. You hoop for 8 hours.
Yeah, all day.
All you did was eat a bag of chips, maybe twice.
That's it.
And you still was hooping hard.
You played 20 games damn near, bro. Or you wrote, like for me, what I used to do, bro, I used to go from area to area. Me and my brother and a couple of us would start here. You know, we in South Carolina. We'll start here because I drove. And then we'll go here. Then we'll go here. Then we'll go here. Because, you know, when you're in the South, you drive early, man. I was driving at 15. Yeah. We was up the street. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then when I was younger, when I was younger, shit, when I lived in Detroit, we was on foot, on a bicycle. It was either on foot or bicycle. Basketball, either under your arm or in a bag while you riding on the bikes.
But look, though, how you get like four chicken wings and shrimp fried rice?
Yes,
and 5 people eat from that shit.
And good, and be happy, son. And be happy. Oh, and back at home, we got this place called Super Chick in South Carolina. We would stop by there and get a little wing meal. Wing meal wasn't nothing but like $4. Maybe that, probably 2 and some change. I think it was 2 and some change. And everybody made sure everybody had enough. And then everybody get the little box. That shit only came with 4 wedges and 2 fucking wings or a drum. That's it, a little piece of bread. It was up the street, dog. We made it work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we made it work.
Kids don't do that now, but we got to think about the climate that they're in right now, bro. Nobody really outside, bro. Nobody's outside.
They're calling DoorDash.
Yup. These kids, dog, if they don't, they got to go to the court in the freshest of the fresh. They don't play no defense. Everybody's just shooting threes and fake dunking on each other. Like they don't even go out. They don't even go outside.
Well, they don't even have 2K.
And there's no place to play.
But they don't even have all the tournaments like they used to have. I mean, they got AAU, but I mean, growing up in New York, like we had tournaments just at the regular parks.
But we in the South. There's no place to play, son.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, especially like where you're living at, where my parents live at. There's like no rec centers anymore. All the rec leagues been shut down.
No, they got a rec center, but they want you to have a membership to be in there.
Man, come on,
they got a city rec center that they want you to have a membership, or somebody got it signed out because they done purchased it for the day. It's 2 outdoor courts. They just built a new one. Dog, the competition is ass on rye out there. My old ass go out there and put up buckets. I shouldn't be putting up buckets on nobody, son. 2 bad knees and a lower back. I shouldn't be doing nothing out there, dog. I should be just getting some rebounds and maybe facilitating. I put a 15 on them little niggas the other day. I said, come on, man. I shouldn't even be out here doing this.
Yeah, they need somewhere to go, man. Like I'm happy that they even, brought the Little League back out here in Durham.
That's dope. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And cars be all over the place, man. But still, and even like with my man Josie with his son, they playing youth football. They going around, nice little crowds. I mean, it's dope to see.
That's what my son doing. My son right now training. He playing football, and then my youngest
he's got to be active,
basketball.
man. Plus the social skills also.
Yeah,
they're missing out on.
Sports
as far as even the interaction with the coaches, like not to bring up the Dion thing again, but it's something.
No, let's talk about it because I want to talk.
But somebody said something about Dion when they asked, I can't remember who this dude is, but I know him from somewhere. But who he is really doesn't matter. What he said was powerful. I meant to send you the clips. I just heard it. But they asked him what he thought about him going to Jackson State, and he asked him, the coaches you had that made a difference in your life when you were a youth, he said, aren't those, skills and values still within you? And he said, yeah. Yep. He said, when you went to college, that great coach you had, everything he instilled in you, isn't it still in you? Mm-hmm. He was like, yeah.
I know that clip. I think I sent you that. Yeah. That's the Daryl Suggs, the NFL players.
Might have been, but when you said it, I didn't get to see it yet because sometimes I can't replay them at work. I just know you have them. I try to tag them and come back to them. That's why when you see me like 20 back to back, because I'm catching up. But I like how he put it. Mm-hmm. Because, and we talked on it loosely, not in the same words. If Dion can coach me for 2 years, you can't take them 2 years away from me.
Nope, not at all.
You know what I'm saying? You can't. You can't take them 2 years away from me.
Mm-mm. You can't. I'm trying to find that clip right now.
The good ballers is leaving anyway.
They out of there, son. They was already getting ready to get up out of there. They out of there. I think people are so enamored with the fact that this, like I even said on that same clip, I said, if Dion did nothing, if he just did a shitty job, didn't coach well, anything, no one would have an issue. There wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, they'd be like, get him out of here. It sucks.
Right. Nobody want to send a word.
It's trash.
Hold on. Let me see something. I think this is the one.
Let me go back to
Yep, this is the one. I'm gonna play it over here. We gonna watch it. We need to let people see that. It was Dancer and Prancer and Donner and Blitzen. I'm just trying to fill up the spot, bro. Just trying to fill it up.
I thought she was gonna hit play of it.
You know how it is. You gotta fill it up.
No Christmas music.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed.
I thought that was a Steelers Scully.
Nah. I got it from Tennessee.
I said, let's do the Steelers fan now.
Nah, I ain't never been that. Ain't about to start neither. The Eagles all day, baby. Number one in the NFC, baby.
Cowboys going to the Super Bowl.
I ain't been to the Super Bowl.
Ask your bro, do you think he was wrong for leaving, understanding that so many kids came to play for him at Jackson State?
I'm going to say no. And the reason why, every year when we go back to do your camp in Sandersville, Georgia, your linebacker coach is there.
Coach Cape, shout out to David Cape.
You are no longer in this man's presence. As a grown man now, are some of the lessons that he instilled in you, some of the things that he poured into you as a young man, are those things still with you till today?
They all are.
Some of the coaches that you had in college, are some of those lessons, those nuggets, those things that help you shape you as a young man, are they still with you today?
They are.
So because these young men went to Jackson State because of Coach Prime, right? Just because a man leaves doesn't mean that those lessons leave. These things that coaches pour into young men, they stay with you, whether you're in the immediate presence of them or not.
I gotta ask you, bro.
Talking, bro. He talking.
Yeah, good stuff.
He was talking, bro. And these are NFL players that played at a high level. These aren't no scrubs. These dudes played at a high fucking level. And they kicked ass and took names at a high level. Shit. You know what I mean? So these are men that you knew they were about that shit when it came to football, especially on the defensive end. They are.
But it's funny.
Right.
It's funny. It's funny as a race of people. And it's sad that we always have to have this conversation on different levels. We always have something negative to say about elevation.
Yes, always.
You know what I'm saying? Like if a podcast goes to a network, somebody has to say something about that. If an independent artist goes to a major label, there's always something there. A conversation is fine. You can have dialogue. You can question a decision. You know, boom, boom. That's not what we do. It's a bash. It's a straight all-out bash. A violent bash at times also. And an aggressive bash. And most of the time, you don't even know the reasons why a person left or what's going on.
Not even close. Don't even know what's going on.
Jackson State did that man dirty, bro.
Yeah.
But he didn't throw him under the bus.
Nope, not one. Everybody
he
else
spoke facts. If you listen to him, he spoke some facts though.
And
we missed it in the beginning.
He hasn't even really brought it up really in a negative manner.
He's not. I don't think.
And he's still coaching them. Them kids are playing this weekend.
He's not gonna stop.
Jackson State versus Central. Most coaches do though. See, most coaches once they get a new job, they go.
Which one?
Not him. Not him. No, white. They do. You know what I'm saying? Most white coaches. When they get a new job, they get up out of there.
European.
You put your interim coach. You're right. You put your interim coach and then you move on. Yeah, I mean, I'll say majority of all coaches, even some black. But Dion said no.
Not when they playing good like that.
I'm not gonna finish. I'm gonna finish what I started. You know what I mean? Yeah.
If they bums,
they undefeated. They play Central this weekend. They play North Carolina Central this weekend. In the in a bowl game. They play in the shit. I think it's I don't think it's here. Let me see.
Oh, well, I'm gonna say if that shit local, I might pull up.
I know, right?
I might have some bullshit ass tickets, but I'll still pull up.
I know, right? See, let me see. JSU versus NCCU. NCC. They play tomorrow at 12 p.m.
I might have to watch that.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to see where they're playing at. But they play tomorrow at the stadium is the Mercedes-Benz Stadium is where they're playing at.
Where?
Yeah.
What's the chicken wing bowl?
That's in Atlanta. They're playing in Atlanta. Nah. It's something bowl. It's a good bowl. It's not no bullshit bowl. Celebration Bowl.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. They're playing the Celebration Bowl. So they play on the Celebration Bowl on Saturday at 12 p.m. in Atlanta. And they undefeated, 12-0 versus a 9-2 team. Central is here. It's up here with us. And Coach Prime is still there. They already hired their new coach. And that's the thing, too. People was making it seem like he wasn't totally finishing his contract. He's 3 years. He did 3 years of his contract.
Bro, people don't know what they're talking about, bro.
That's damn near the equivalency of any coach. Like, length of time.
People don't know what they're talking about. They talking about he misleading these kids. How?
Bro, he's 20-something and 2. He only lost 2 games his whole time there. Bro, he undefeated this year. And I think they was undefeated last year. So they might be more than that. I wonder what Jackson State record. I'm going to have to look it up. I think they're more than that. Like, come on, man. Let that man live, bro.
Salute to that man.
Salute to Dion. Hey, whatever he do over there at Colorado, good luck to him, man. Hope he
if
go
my
there.
son was playing football, I would send him to play with Dion. I don't know about Colorado, though, but
I let him go right to Colorado. I let my son go right to Colorado.
I ain't gonna say he won't. I'm just saying I ain't pushing Colorado too heavy.
Me neither. I want to go somewhere warm, but
Like that's so I can't say somewhere good because he might turn Colorado to be special. If Colorado turns out to be special, bro.
if Colorado wins 9 games next season, that's a winning season.
You said 9.
Yes.
They won 5.
They was 1-16. Okay, all right, cool. All right, cool. All right, cool. I thought you was gonna be like, nah.
No, 5.
More.
5, then 9.
Right.
But I don't. If he gets 9 the first year, he's leaving. Fuck that. I'm great. What?
He's out, bro.
Man, I'm out. Breach a contract. I'm out, bro. Fuck that. What? You signed me to a rookie deal. I'm not a rookie coach anymore. If I take you from 1 win to 9 wins with my son quarterbacking, yo, I'm out. Matter of fact, no, I'm gonna wait for my son to graduate. But I'm out.
Hey, the boy graduated. Don't go straight to the league.
I'm gonna sit up there in the office. I said, look, you know I'm leaving with my son leave, right?
You know I'm out, right?
Yeah, right. But we're gonna make it look good in the press. I ain't gonna say nothing. Prime gonna do what Prime do. I'm gonna keep everything. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? My man said we don't even wear. He said we don't even wear cologne. We smell champion. He said we smell like greatness. We don't even wear cologne.
I ain't even mad at none of that shit, son. Yo, he be talking that talk, yo. I love him, man. Yo, so let's talk about this. Ellen DeGeneres, DJ, what's his name? DJ, Twitch boss. He committed suicide a few days ago. They said it was a gunshot wound, like he shot himself. He leaves behind a wife and three kids. And I know everybody talk about you never know what someone is going through. And it put me in, I'm not gonna go dive in too much into that, but it put me in the mindset of this. And I think I thought about this for a while, and then I heard someone say we don't check on our people as much as we should. We'll send them a text, yo, how you doing? Everybody like, yo, I'm good. But you can't really judge how good a person is via text. Sometimes you just got to FaceTime. Sometimes you got to pull up on them. You know what I'm saying? I know you and I do a podcast every week, but the only time I see you is when it's time to do the podcast. Now, we talk all week long. You know what I'm saying? But the only time I see you is when we do a podcast. So that's why I know I FaceTime you and you was shocked. You was like, did this motherfucker mean to fucking FaceTime me? Or was this an accident?
Yeah, I woke up and saw that shit. I said, this is weird.
And I did see, but that's the problem with us as Black men. Somebody do something that's a little bit out of character.
Did you say FaceTime was gay?
No, I didn't say that. I said I'm just not FaceTiming with a man mad long. We're not gonna do that. Just check in, check out, bro. We ain't about to do all that. We ain't about to do all that. We're gonna check in.
That was an alternative? You didn't mean alternative? You didn't mean alternative? I don't know. I thought you meant alternative. I read it wrong. Okay. I thought I read the room. Okay. Yo, man, I love life, man. Yo, I got a partner in New York. That's the only way he ever calls me.
FaceTime?
The Facebook FaceTime. That's the only time he calls me on that period. He don't care how long he want to talk. He calls me on that joint.
Yeah, I'm not looking at you the whole time, though.
And he don't call all the time. He don't call a lot, but when he call, it's FaceTime. Period.
I ain't mad at that, man, because that might be therapy for him. Like I hit you, I hit Daryl. Daryl picked up because it was in the morning. Daryl picked up. I said, dude, I don't want nothing. Just making sure everything is cool and see your face. Make sure you ain't thinking about, jumping off the deep end. He said, bro, things are bad, but things ain't that bad. I ain't about to do that. He was like, I ain't in that dark path yet. I said, all right, well, cool. Just stay out of that, and then we'll talk later. Hang up. Same shit I was gonna do with you. I gotta check on my brothers, man. I think, as a strong friend, as a strong person, you're a strong person. My man Daryl's a strong person. No one never really checks on their strong friends. You know what I'm saying? Twitch may be could have been one of those strong friends that nobody never really checked on to really see if something's going all right.
I think strong individuals hurt the most.
Yes.
Because
there's so much weight on the shoulder.
That too, but when things happen that you can't control,
right,
it's not normal for you. You know what I'm saying? Not being able to fight back, not being able to retaliate immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like when I, dealt with the situation when I had to get walked out of a building, it's like that's like a moment of weakness. Like I can't do anything right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you got to be strong enough mentally to realize, okay, this is just a small step. It's not, I'll get it back.
Right.
A lot of times you waddle in that mud, and that mud becomes comfortable, and you think you can handle things. You know what I mean? I'm not speaking on his situation because I don't know what it is, but
not
it's
neither.
like when you when you have people that depend on you for survival, that has to drive you also.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because your disappearance is leaving now. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like if you go to prison for a long period of time, you doing that time, but your family's doing that time with you.
Yeah.
But at least you're still here, though.
Mm-hmm.
But when you leave the world, your family, they're grieving your death. Sometimes forever. Some people never get over certain things. Some people never get over it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And when you're a child, how do you get over your father, you know what I'm saying, dying, and your father's famous? So you can Google it and see he shot himself.
Yeah.
A child don't know how to process. Shit, I'm an adult.
They don't know
4 times over, and I can't process that.
Not even process.
If I find out you shot yourself and killed yourself, I'll be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
How do you process that?
Yeah. No, I'm with
now,
you.
if you get sick or something, I get it. My man was sick.
Right.
Boom. He was out here suffering. Boom.
Right.
We had some good time. Boom. But you just bow. Bro, listen, on my deepest times of depression, I'm not going to say, suicidal thoughts never came, because they come. But the act of doing it,
right.
I'm thinking my son, I'm thinking my mother and father living.
Mm-hmm.
Just there got to be something else in life planned for me.
Right.
That's a very, very dark place when you go through it.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just thankful I never got to that darkness.
I did. I know, and I've spoke about that on this
podcast. No, that darkness is when you do it.
Yeah. No, you're right. No, that darkness.
That's what I'm talking about. I've been dark. I've been in the whip with everything equipped in the whip for me just to be out of here.
Yeah.
I done came home and woke up in my car. Man, I done came home, woke up in my car, big cup of Hennessy, got the, got the gab with me. I don't even know how I got home, bro. All I know is I'm parked in the right parking space.
Yeah.
I'm in my vehicle.
Yeah.
My brain was on autopilot.
Mm-hmm.
Several times. And I ain't saying that bragging. I'm just saying it's wild.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. No,
sometimes it ain't meant for us to be gone.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it takes almost a whole lifetime to even figure out what your purpose is here.
Bro, I think about my babies so much. You know what I mean? My boys, my daughter, my wife, shit, my mom. that shit would devastate them. You know what I'm saying? Like
it hurts your family.
Yeah, you gotta look past.
It kills your family because they don't even know you hurting.
Yep, you gotta look past
every clip I've seen of this guy. Mm-hmm. He's happy. He's dancing. He's making people laugh. He's making people clap. He's bringing everywhere he went. He brought joy. Mm-hmm. But inside, he was just hurting. You know what I'm saying? It's. I think we had talked about it one time when we were saying on social media. You use social media as a drug, is what you were saying. Use it.
Yeah, it's a drug. It's a drug.
And I, and it is addictive for a lot of people. Yeah. And I see that sometimes I talk to myself when I analyze certain situations. Sometimes I overanalyze situations, and any situation you analyze, of course, is not applicable to everybody. But I've always said to myself, and I've never said to a person. You're the first person I think I said it to. People that go so hard on social media to make you feel like they're so happy usually are not very happy, bro.
Yeah, no, you're all right. You know
what I mean? And I was always careful about that, not saying that to people, because people always want to fight you when you say shit because they think you're saying it about them. No, but when people break their neck to show you how great their life is, how dope everything is, like every day.
Every day.
I'm so thankful for life. And they're giving you all of these quotes that they read out of a book. And it's just them by themselves all the time. It's all about them. Not talking about family, child, husband, wife,
nothing,
parents, whatever. Just them, proving to you, I'm single, I'm by myself, and I'm happy as hell. I love my life. A lot of times don't be the ones that really, really internally be in pain because they can't share their pain.
No.
They got to share their highlight reel because we're taught not to share pain.
Yep.
Men always on that suck it up shit, but now, women got to prove they just strong black women. They don't need nobody. And a lot of these women are holding in shit too. Really, it's all of us.
It's all of us, yeah. All of us are struggling with something.
And after you said that to me about social media being a drug, I thought about it. Social media's made that shit worse.
Yeah. They crank it up every time, bro. Every time. You think about it, man. More people go straight to this before they even think they're higher power or stretch or even go piss.
But still, people feel pressure.
Pull over and do this.
They feel pressure to appear happy.
Yep.
They feel pressure to appear successful. Even on a smaller number, look at music. Everybody's buying fake numbers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's just buying fake followers. All this kind of stuff, man.
I'll say this. This is why I post the numbers on the YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is growing. The YouTube channel for Got What You Need Network is growing every day. We have more watchers than we have subscribers. But I post every new subscriber. I post that shit all the time. Because you know why? It's real generate. Well, anytime YouTube sends me an algorithm breakdown, you got 15,000 this, 36,000 this, that, and the third this. You got also 8 new subscribers here. I post that shit. I post that whole breakdown because to me, I'm proud of that because I didn't have to go pay for that shit. I didn't go and put no money together. I could easily go and pay for numbers. I could easily go and pay for watch time. I can easily go and pay for subscribers so I can monetize this YouTube channel. But to me, it's more fulfilling to develop and build and really see natural growth than it is to front and make it seem like shit is sweet. Because all they're going to do is take that shit away from you later. They're going to run their year in a couple of weeks. And when January hit, watch they run their year-end cleanup, data cleanup. And how many people about to lose the blue checks? How many of these motherfuckers about to lose subscribers? How many people lose? No, I don't, because I ain't going through it.
You got 200,000 views on your video. Now that joint is 52.
Yep. And not 52,000. 52.
No, yeah, I mean 52.
Yep. I watch it all the time. Every year I watch it, and I laugh my ass off.
I mean, the game is so saturated; it's a little bit more difficult in the beginning. With anything.
Yeah, it takes time.
When you have a core following, I don't care what you're doing, podcast, music, or whatever. Nothing beats that. Mm-mm. I'd rather have 100 people, as far as engagements on a post, that are really engaged in my post, than a bunch of fake numbers to just tell somebody, 20,000 people see my post, but 2 people liked it.
Right.
And we know a lot of people don't like hitting the like button, but 2 out of 20,000 is like a bad ratio, bro.
It's a horror ratio. It's not good at all. It's not good at all.
That's a little bit extreme, my man.
I think, man, everything should be done. We need to go back to doing things in moderation, and also just don't be afraid to go talk to someone. You know what I'm saying? When I contemplated committing suicide, when I actually sat in my car, I actually cocked the gun, I actually contemplated really blowing my fucking brains out. And then something just hit me. I started thinking about everyone around me, and then I went to go talk to somebody. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck who it is. Yeah. It could be a best friend, a pastor, a psychiatrist, you know what I'm saying? Somebody.
I'm not, I feel you. I'm not really feeling that. I'm not feeling that.
I hear what you're saying. I knew a pastor that was super dope, and him and I had a conversation, and he wasn't one of those pastors that go straight to the Bible preaching thing. He went to your humanity first and had a conversation.
But I don't want to talk to you as a pastor. You are a pastor, but I want to talk to you as a man.
And that's what he said. He was like, "I'm gonna come to you as a man. I'm
not gonna
that's
different.
As a pastor."
I should have made clear what I was saying.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Not
and then we had
pastors.
a man conversation, right?
Yeah, mm-hmm. I've had to say that to my own father. I don't want to talk to pastor. I want to talk to my father right now.
Yeah,
you gotta find a way to cut it off. I don't know how you do it. Go back to the back and come back out or something.
You're right.
We got rules here. No Bible verses.
Yo, none of it. I don't want to hear it. I need realism.
No references or nothing. We talking real life right now. Talk to me.
Yeah, and that shit helped me, bro. That shit helped me just having that conversation with someone that I knew, but didn't know entirely. For that man to take his time to like stop what he was doing to really have that conversation, that real conversation with me. And then we prayed afterwards. And he never brought it up again. I went to his church. He never brought it up in church.
But
never did
he
anything.
needs that for his strength. He shouldn't be bringing it up in church. First of all.
But you know they do that shit.
No, now we got a problem.
We have a testimony. He never brought it up, never said nothing.
Listen, I'll fight the pastor, bro.
Right.
Cut that out.
No, that man met me
my business out
as
there.
a server. He met me as a server at Bennigan's, bro. And we just built from there. He used to always come, and I was a server. He used to always come and bring young men. He was always teaching. And I met him doing that. And then two of the young men that was in his circle knew me because of music. And then I started going to the church. It was at a time, bro. It was a dark time. And you know how it is, man. You think about what your parents say, just go to the Lord. So I went there. And it wasn't for me.
I mean, I had a spot I was going to. 6 a.m. services. They had a Bible study I went to for like 6 months because it was all black men.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never seen nothing like that. It was all black men.
Neither.
But the Bible study wasn't really about the Bible. They would go through a couple passages, but it was just a bunch of black men trying to figure out life. I mean, they were talking about relationships. They were talking about sex. And I'm like, man, we in church talking about sex. This is different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It was just real talk. And you could tell it was genuine. Mm-hmm. It was genuine love in the building. Yeah, at the end they have a prayer and they sing a little song or whatever. But that's benediction. You gotta have that. But these were some solid individuals, bro. Like nobody was bigger than nobody else. Mm-hmm. Everybody was there like a family, trying to get everybody on the right path with their families, with their careers or whatever. And like this same church also had a program getting felonies, getting people with felonies, back into society. They did a lot of things. The pastor was dope. He was actually dope.
That's what's up.
And the good. I will shout out the good pastors out there all day. There are some.
Me too.
There's quite a few. You know what I mean? It's just
me too.
Unfortunately, the bad usually outweighs the good as far as what's being promoted and what's being shared. And then we judge each other by our worst days all the time. You got some of these pastors, man, they got into the media with some kind of scandal or something, and they live with it the rest of their life. And some of them are doing some great things.
Yep, some of them are. Yep.
You see what Jamal Bryant said, he wants to get the weed smokers and teach them how to grow.
Yeah, I saw that, but I don't know how I feel about it.
I don't either. It was just different. I've never heard it like that before.
I feel like he trying to start him I ain't gonna do that to him.
What? He's trying to get his own distillery?
Huh?
He's trying to get his own distillery?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean? That's obvious. What do you mean? He'll make some money off of that, bro.
Yeah. He trying to start his little drug empire. But yo, for everyone out there, man, I know we were just speaking about suicide. I wanna you got any questions? You got anybody you want to call? You don't have anyone you want to call? You don't know what to do? You can always call the suicide hotline at 1-800-273-8255. The number again is 1-800-273-8255. Call somebody, man. Call someone. If you can't call, you don't feel comfortable calling a family friend or anything, call a hotline, get some help. You know what I mean? Talk to someone. If you Google it, they'll throw you a number based on your area. If you're in North Carolina, you could just literally dial 988 and it's going to take you right to the suicide hotline. You can also text 988 if you're in North Carolina, and then someone officially be there. Yo, do that. Get the help that you need. You know what I mean? Just talk. Sometimes you just need someone to talk to get you off the ledge, because 9 times out of 10, fuck that. 10 times out of 10, this is the worst. That'd be the worst decision. Shit,
I've had, since we've been doing the podcast, 2 different people hitting me and just inboxes with like deep shit. And one person, we went back and forth for 2-3 days. I think I was telling you, it was a female, and she wanted to end it all. And we were going back and forth for like 2-3 days. It was something I said in one of the clips that like stuck with her. And it was just, at first it was kind of scary, man, because I'm like, woman really on the ledge, man, and she took the time just to send me a message like,
right.
I don't know this person at all. I don't know what she look like.
Don't take that shit for granted. Don't say nothing.
Nah, I'm at work, like making sure I don't miss a message because I don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For her to reach out to me, it's obvious the people around her she can't speak to. So her relationship just ended. She said her companion was all she had. You know what I'm saying? So when that broke, we split. She said she was lost. She don't really have no family. And with her lifestyle, she was like, it makes it harder to meet new people, you know, because people still aren't as accepting where she lived at and dealing with that. So then after like the third day, she just deleted her account and everything. So I'm like, I just hope she's good.
Yeah, man, if you're still listening out there, I hope you're good and drop us a line or something. You know, send Trey a line to make sure you know you're good. Let's see, what's next on the docket? Not much, because I ain't really had shit today. I ain't gonna even lie to you. You
looking at a naked docket.
Nah, I got something on here. I'm gonna play this and see what your thoughts are. I got one or two items on here. You know, don't play me like that, bro.
You played yourself. You said it.
You right, I did. It's always your own kind, bro. Always your own kind. It's always your brother.
You did it yourself.
Popping up now.
Uh-oh.
It's moving slow because I'm using Safari. There we go.
Uh-oh. This guy.
Oh, yeah. You ain't say nothing crazy.
I once heard my grandmother say, a broke man is like a broke hand. Can't do nothing with it. What kind of gangster shit is that? That's right. Women, children, and dogs are loved unconditionally. A man is only loved under the condition that he provides.
Okay, he's done.
That's right. Fellas, when you meet a new girl, what do your friends ask you? What she look like? Ladies, when you meet a new guy, what do your friends ask you? What does he do? What the f*** does that do?
Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. You said he's done after that, bro?
Nah, he got froze. But I'm saying...
no accountability, bro. No accountability.
I mean, part of me don't see nothing wrong with that, though.
You don't see nothing wrong with that? All right, let's hear it.
Not the conversation. It just depends on... It might not be a bad thing, because that's very vague.
Right.
It's like, we can ask each other what somebody look like. That doesn't mean looks are everything.
That's
you know what I'm saying? You just...
But that is 9 times out of 10 the first thing we ask when it come to a chick. Oh shit, you got okay? How should look?
No, because our nosy is visual. We want to see something. We ain't thinking about none of that stuff. Women,
we don't care if you got a good job or not, as long as you being able to take care of yourself.
Man, I know brothers don't care if you got nothing. So Corey Hobo said the less the better. He like it with low self-esteem.
Nah, I need some motherfucker with some self-esteem.
I ain't with that.
You know, low self-esteem.
I need
then
somebody.
That means you bringing me down with your low self-esteem ass. Every time I do something, there's some issues.
It depends, but a lot of people that are up, they like dealing with people at that level because they can control them. You know what I'm saying? But if you're trying to build something like that'll destroy you.
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah, it'll destroy you. It'll destroy you. But I mean,
right? Women do ask, what does he do?
I mean,
does he got his own car? Does he got his own house?
Well, those are basics.
Shit, a lot of dudes still at mama basement, bro.
That's all you're asking. I'm winning.
A lot of dudes at their mama basement, bro.
They are, and them usually be the ones with kids too.
Oh yeah,
somebody
smacking cheeks regularly.
Yeah, what?
Us dudes that's busy working and got a lot going on, paying bills. We ain't getting cheeks regularly. You know what I'm saying? We getting them regular, but we ain't getting them regular. Dudes with nothing to do, dudes with nothing to fucking do, Every time you talk to that motherfucker, man, what you got going on? Man, I just had this little chick by the house. Like, damn, bro, you always fucking with somebody. Hey, you know how I do. You know how I do.
A lot of them be hurting on the inside too, bro.
They
Tired of their damn self in their mama basement. Gotta wait for mama to go to work to hit some cheeks.
Hit some cheeks. Never.
Then she got to get out of there by 4 because mama get home by 5.
You see? Shorty can't even stay the night. Talk about, so this me and my mama crib.
Nah, dudes be like, yo, this my crib. My mother stay with me.
Yup. But you got the little room. You got the little room. You ain't even got the master.
Or they hit you with I had to move home to help out my mom's. I hear that all the time. Women do it too. I had to move home to help out my mother.
Yeah, but it's not frowned upon when women do it.
Man, women get away with everything, man.
Bro, I think the worst thing I did, and I love my mother to death. My mother, I love her to life, as you would say. I was me, my wife, and our oldest son. She was pregnant with baby, with our youngest child at the time. I had to move back in with my mom for a few months, just until my new apartment was ready. We didn't plan it. We didn't plan it properly. You know what I'm saying? We misjudged a few things. We was only there for 2 months, maybe 3. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That was probably the worst 3 months of my goddamn life. So.
I believe it.
I felt like shit.
I believe it.
You know what I'm saying? Felt like shit. Couldn't do nothing. Couldn't move like I wanted to move.
I think it's probably better than how I was feeling when I did it, though.
It was the worst.
Then again, I don't know. I can't compare the two.
Bro, it was the worst shit I was in. It was the worst.
When I went back to get my degree, I stayed with my mother for like a year to do what I had to do to get my license back, clear up my DUIs and all that stuff, like a year and a half. And it was like being in prison, bro.
Bro, they question every time you went somewhere. You might.
I got a hotel room every other weekend.
Yeah, smart.
I had to, and it wasn't even always to do nothing. I'd be in there by myself watching the game.
Bro, I went out one night, bro, and I came home. Right, came to the house. It was late, and my mom was questioning me. You got your wife and your kids, and you out. I said, yo, lady, don't do that. Go in your room. Like, what are you doing? I looked at, and I was like, if my wife ain't got nothing to say nothing to me, like, what is going on? I looked at E. I said, we out of here. Let's push this shit up. If they can't have our apartment ready by this time, we just gonna go look for something else. We just wanted to stay in this particular school district, and I went looking for something else, bro. And the very next day, luckily, our apartment was ready, a little bit ahead of schedule. Moved in immediately.
Well, I was still drinking when I was at my mom's crib. I was just getting over that's before I really kicked the habit.
Mm-hmm.
And, my mom's don't be drinking. My father don't drink. So I would have my little drink in my room, drink it in the plastic cup, and I put the bottles under the bed until I get the trash.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I came home one day, 2 bottles of liquor was on top of the bed.
Mm.
I'm like, this woman can barely bend down and get back up, but your ass went under the bed to see what I had under there.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody you was vacuuming the floor on the vacuum hit it. Ain't no vacuum go all the way up under there, lady. You still going through my stuff?
Yeah.
Why you just throw it out? I don't want that in my house. You throw it out. And I'm looking at her like you want me to throw it out now? But I don't want it in my trash. So how am I gonna throw it out if I can't put it in your trash? You ain't giving me nothing to work with.
That's what they do, bro.
But But I had to keep my focus because I was like, I shouldn't be here. I put myself in this position. But every other weekend, I would get a hotel room, dead ass.
Yeah, sometimes you got to.
I had to.
Yeah.
Even to give them a break.
Yeah.
Because instinctively, sometimes mothers worry about you for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes when parents worry, they talk shit to you instead of just saying, I was just worried.
Right. Yeah.
They're not gonna say that. Where you been? Like, okay. Man, where I been? What you mean? What if I tell you where I was at? What then what? That make it better?
Nope.
You ask me who I was with? Like,
Right. Right.
Where you headed? Where I'm headed.
I'm headed to where I'm headed.
Man, listen.
Nothing you can do about it, but I'm going over here, y'all. But hey, that's why I ain't trying to do that, bro. I would never.
Adults are meant
unless
to
I
have
really
their
have
own
to,
space.
but I'm not doing it.
Yeah, adults are meant to have their own space. So
we done digressed and went all over the place, man. But you
That's
got
what we
anything else
do.
you want to add? You got anything else you want to add, man? We can go ahead and end this, man.
Yeah, Skip Bayless done lost his damn mind. That's still
Yes.
one of my favorite shows.
We got to talk about that. Yes.
He is very sensitive. I'm not falling for the racist talk. People trying to say all of a sudden Skip's a racist because he's not that.
They've been calling him that for a while, but
yeah. So I believe that alone. But
I will say this.
Man.
I will say this.
Far. He went way too far.
I think that show is about over though.
Yeah, when it gets to this point.
After that, I believe because you could tell their commentary back and forth now is different.
It's more business now.
Yep, since that last episode, you all see Shannon don't turn up. Shannon don't turn up.
It's like real business suit and tie, like the clips I saw. It was still dope, but it wasn't entertaining.
Nope.
It was more informative, and that show was informative as well as entertaining.
Yep.
Skip owed that man an apology, man, and to say that if Trayvon Diggs was guarding Shannon Sharpe, he'd only have one catch is ludicrous. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know why he need to even say that on his podcast.
But son, why does that matter?
I don't know.
And since when has Trayvon Diggs been the first ballot Hall of Famer?
I have no fucking clue.
Boy, nice, but he's been in the league 3 years. You crowned him already?
He is not that good.
Nah, you lying now. You lying now. You just saying that because you play with the Cowboys. I'm gonna let you get off on that.
That's the only reason why I'm saying it.
That boy gonna be a Hall of Famer, but still, don't disrespect Shannon like that.
We hope he will be.
Nah, Trayvon will be a Hall of Famer unless you get hurt. If you get hurt, that's different.
It's only 3 years. That's what I say. We hope he would. Let's say we hope.
Cornerbacks very rarely fall off. You know what I mean? It's not like running backs.
Darrell Reeves didn't fall off?
Yeah, because he was like 90 years old by the time he retired. What you mean? He retired at like 40.
Hold on,
40-year-old quarterback. He was like 38. He was
all right, okay. I'm better
say. He was like 38 though. Yeah, but Darrell Reeves is like 5'5".
You're right. He was
fast.
He was crazy now. Don't get me wrong. He was
playing for the Commodores. I refuse to respect that name, son.
Nah, I'm never going. They wilding with that name, son.
They could draft me. I tell them, look, y'all got to trade me, son.
Yo, Darrell Reeves was 5'8", son.
Told you, little dude. With my pop's height.
Nah.
Guarding people like Randy Moss.
But yeah. Well, yeah, I think, man, for him to call out for him, bro, Darrell Reeves ain't number 33 right now, so.
He's 33 now? No, he's not, man.
I'm looking at he's 37 now, but he retired. Let's see. Darrell Reeves retired. He was 11 seasons in. Let's see how old this was when he retired. He wasn't that old when he retired.
That's old football.
He retired at 33.
He was done. His body was breaking down. Look how little he is. Come on, man.
Yeah, like he was old as hell when he retired, man.
There's not that many people that can play cornerback at that level for over 10 years.
Nah, he was kicking ass. He did 11 seasons. He was kicking ass all 11 seasons.
Well, great job, young man.
Is he a Hall of Famer?
Yeah, should be. You see the people in the NFL Hall of Fame? Jeez.
That's why I don't like the NBA Hall of Fame. It's a couple cats that should not be in the NBA Hall of Fame.
Listen, shout out to my son. Don't ever talk about the Hall of Fame around him. Or if you do, I'm going to tell you what he's going to say. He's going to say, Mo Cheeks. He said, fuck that. If Mo Cheeks up in there, everybody go.
Yeah, he do not like Mo Cheeks. I remember the last time we talked about that shit.
Yo, I call him.
Yo, he's random as hell about Mo Cheeks, though. He random as hell to be done.
No, anytime you talk about the Hall of Fame, I'm telling you, he's gonna bring up Mo Cheeks. I'm like, why do you?
He wasn't even old enough to see Mo Cheeks play, son.
I mean, that's my son, though, man. I had him on the greats, man. He loves the greats in hip hop and the greats in basketball. Like he's up on that, and I was always up on that, watching the clips and all that shit. And then too with him, he's kind of a young historian because you hear all of this shit about Moses Malone, Julius Erving on the same team. He the type to go on YouTube and be like, "What the fuck is this?" That's why he don't like Mo Cheeks. He said Mo Cheeks played with 2 Hall of Famers.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
It's easy to get 8 assists.
All right. Could he say that about Magic? Because Magic had a team full of Hall of Famers.
Yeah, but you can't say that about Magic, bro.
I'm just asking, man.
That's definitely not the same thing. You know that. Magic played center in his rookie year when Kareem was hurt.
That was only in the finals. Throughout the year, he was point guard.
You're saying only, like that's not an accomplishment.
Look, I love Magic. He's my favorite point guard.
Magic was my favorite player.
I mean, my favorite. You're right. He was definitely my favorite player. My favorite point guard is Isaiah Thomas. But Magic
in your lifetime of watching basketball, you can't name more than 5 players that changed the game of basketball.
Nah.
Magic is one of them.
Yeah, Magic is one of them. Definitely.
Jordan changed the game.
Jordan, Allen
Iverson because of that crossover, and Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Off the top. I'm talking about definitely changed the game.
And Shaq.
I wouldn't say Shaq changed the game because nobody can pattern the game after him.
That's true. Nobody could pattern the game after him.
He's an iconic figure.
He's a freak of nature.
I mean, maybe my description I should have went a little bit deeper. I'm saying somebody that just did something that had everybody at the park thinking they could be them, and you can't be them.
Yeah.
I've had a bunch of little niggas out here, ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere.
Steph got niggas shooting bricks.
Full on, building houses.
Yeah.
Everybody's still trying to
Magic
do
had everybody. Everybody.
Everybody's still trying to do the Jordan tongue way. Oh, Larry Bird. He gave white boys the power, son. They still ain't none of them better than him. Still ain't good as hell, son. Still ain't good as hell, son. He was a cold white boy, son. He was a cold European, son.
Yeah, Fresh Lick, Indiana.
He was a cold European.
I don't believe in inviting nobody to cook out, but Larry Bird could pull up.
Yeah, and he would. Cold European, boy.
All you gotta do is have some beer.
That's it. That boy was cold. Talking something, yo, he ain't want no white boys on guarding him. That was a disrespect. It was a disrespect.
That's fucking hilarious.
Bro, he walked
Dude
up
hates his own race on the basketball court.
He walked up to what's the boy name that did all the dunking, and he just got fat out the blue from the Sonics.
Sean Kemp.
Sean Kemp. He walked up to Sean Kemp and said, "Hey, you the kid that broke all my records?" And he was like, "Yeah, I broke all your records in high school." He said, "All right, cool. You done messed up." Bust his ass the whole game, bro. Gave him numbers the whole game.
Sean Kemp went down in history as one of the biggest wastes of talent ever in the NBA.
Damn, you gonna say that? We're not gonna do that. I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah, I will.
Because he gained.
You're a professional, bro. There's no way you do that. There's no way you gain that much weight, bro. And they let you still play.
But he was still putting up numbers. He was a shooter then. He wasn't dunking no more. He wasn't dunking no more.
And in his career, he was an embarrassment.
Because he was fat. He was still putting up numbers.
No, he wasn't, bro. I'll let you say that, but it's
I remember the first time I was like, God damn, what happened to Sean Kemp? Then out the blue, he pull up in a game, and that motherfucker looked like the Michelin tire man. I was like, yo, what is going on?
And he out there now wearing tight t-shirts and shit. Like, bro, what are you doing, fat boy?
That's what some fat boys do, man. They put on tight clothes.
Nah. You can't be damn 7 feet tall like
T-Top.
That. I'm not gonna do that.
T-Top look like he got on a whole bra when he be battle rapping, son. T-shirt be hella tight, son.
Oh man.
Titties out, he be with it, son. giving you shooter bars the whole time.
That seems to be the battle rap uniform though. There's a few of them fat dudes with them tight shirts on.
Yo, T-Top. What's the other boy? Suge.
But I will say this though.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely don't have self-esteem issues.
Nah, you can't. Not like that.
Yeah, you just you
your
got
T-shirt
no chill,
tucked
bro.
up under your titties, huh? Watch your titty flap
Yo,
down.
when you got no chill. When you can do that, you got no chill, bro. There's no way you son. I'll be mad at you, son.
Oh, you ain't never got to worry about that.
No. You're right, I wouldn't. I'd never hang out with you again, ever.
God dang, bro.
We can't be friends.
How you gonna do me like that, man? We family.
You wearing them tight ass halter tops, we can't be friends, bro.
Nah, man, I ain't never doing that, son.
Walking around with fat, puffy nipples and shit.
I'm about to be a prick, but fuck it.
You just looking like a pause button.
The fuck, bro? Get my man out.
Come on, man.
That's
yeah,
your
son, them joints hanging too.
That's your man's in North Carolina's own.
Yo, I told you, I met him before he started doing battle rap at the radio station.
I met him too.
Yeah, I was the guest on the show, and he just pulled up.
He used to come to my studio, man.
Yeah, he was mad humble though.
No, he's a good guy.
Gave me a CD and shit.
I don't know about his music, but battle raps are pretty good. Yo, you got any inspiration you want to get to people, bro? Let's get up out of here, man.
I just want to end something.
Because we started.
Really, I posted it on my Instagram, but I'm gonna say it on the show because it's two different entities, man. What I'm saying is, man, tune in, stay tuned in. And the reference I use is a radio station. When you lock in on the station, sometimes you get a few distractions, a little bit of static. And then when you make it through the static, you're in tune with the universe again. You get the sounds, you get the rhythms, you get the music you want to listen to. I say that because I had a little hiccup, but the things that took me to get to that station and lock in will give me the tools that get me to maintain until that clear sound comes in again and I get through this static. So tune in, stay tuned in. That's serious within life.
That's a fact. That's good. Quick one for me, man. Normally we end with him, but I forgot I meant to do this a while. Make sure y'all tune in tonight on YouTube or on Spreaker. Life and Love live podcast will be tonight on YouTube or Spreaker. You can listen to us or you can watch us. Me and my wife, we're jumping on live and we're going to have some fun tonight, man. We got a bunch of dope stuff. We're going to even let you guys call in and have a conversation with us. We're going to do a few things, man. So tune in tonight.
People.
Life and Love is 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube, on the Got What You Need YouTube channel, GWN Network, or on Spreaker on the Life and Love. Just go to Spreaker and subscribe to Life and Love. And as soon as we go live, you'll get the alert. All right? So check us out.
Dope.
Yeah, man. We'll have some fun tonight, man. Got the camera, everything rolling, ready to go.
That's all right. After Christmas, the wires get cheaper.
Oh, yeah, they damn sure.
Give me one on sale.
They go cheaper, son. They get cheaper after Christmas. You damn right. Well, I used to break up with women with Christmas.
Hey, these jokes, black people. Don't hit
we
me
just
up
playing.
with nothing.
We just playing. He gonna get in trouble anyway. Keep fucking around.
Hey, man.
Man. Yo, we out.
Yeah.